Am I streaming? I am streaming. We're back. Holy crap. We're actually back. Oh, we need to be in scene 2. There we go. I do look like a school sniper. Oh my god. Oh, this hurts with the blue. Oh, this hurts with the blue. We have a viewer. I wonder what that's from. The computer is angry. It's very loud now, but we're back. Yes. And then they're gone. No, that's fine. Jesus, we're back. This was the last thing I was working on. I don't have any of that stuff saved anymore. Crap. Well, that's not a current doc's issue. Current doc doesn't want to deal with that. Well, we're streaming, so I gotta take these damn glasses off. Those are. I guess I can make it look like I'm smoking. Oh man, it's a crazy thing. You have the fake cigarette in your right hand on the mouse, and so you can do this. Although I have to be looking over to my right constantly for it to work. Holy crap! Why are there so many villagers over here? And why do they have jobs? You guys shouldn't have jobs. How do you have jobs? What are you? A butcher. I wonder if they're connecting over here. Did a villager go up in this thing? No. Not yet. They very well could. However, I guess if they went in the down tube, they would die. That is always a very real possibility. Oh. Okay. Alright. It wants me to raise my bit rate. See, I knew. I wonder if it's going to make me stop. Go to my settings. Go to video. Those are hotkeys. Stream. Output. Well, here's the other issue. We want slower. Best quality. Apply. Okay. Close out of that. I wonder, does that apply midstream? I'm actually kind of shocked how well this is handling. Very shocked indeed. I'm also surprised. I mean, I am, but not surprised that there's nobody here. But we're streaming, finally. I updated YouTube, so I don't know what you're complaining about. Let's go to the settings again. I don't know. It probably can't update it during a stream. Kids, this is what this was supposed to be about, okay? Hello? What was that? I just got a beep. Oh, that's probably my game bar. Windows G. I just got a ding like it was from my whatchamacallit, which is weird. Because I only get that. How are we only at 1% CPU utilization. That doesn't seem right. Can you guys even see that? Dismiss. Oh, okay. I understand now. I understand. Okay. Output. Let's do 5,000 kilobits. 6,000. Apply. Okay. So hit the X on that. It should stream at a much better quality now. We're figuring this out. It's the first stream back. Ugh. Don't need the hat. It's silly and warm. Have some tea. It does look better. I'm looking over at the right-hand screen. It looks better. It's still not streaming at that. Well, that's fine. I think it just can't update it midstream. That's okay. You know, we're just going to have to deal with it for today's stream, I think. This is a test stream. That's all this is for people watching in the future. This is just a big test. Take this over here to the village we were... So, the last project I was working on in this world, not since the last time you saw me, I could tell you exactly what the last thing was I was working on. But this is the project I was working on recently. And I'm trying to encase this in a big glass dome. Oh God, it's been like several weeks now since I was working on this. Actually, I think I started working on this shortly before or shortly after I started writing my book. So if that tells you anything, I haven't worked on it since then. And that's also why it's taking me forever to start streaming, because I've been wanting to work on the book. Like tonight and today and all of today and parts of last night, I had the chance to be writing my book. Instead, I've been doing, I don't even know what. I've burned this entire afternoon. I don't know what I did. I have no recollection. But, you know, this is the way the world it works. So, what are we... I guess I can show you guys the latest and greatest in the world. I don't know. So I think the last time I streamed, oh boy, I've done a lot of work. I think Will and I built this little building here. Well, I shouldn't say little. Phew. Neom. 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 It's over here in High Park, which, if I'm not mistaken, has changed a lot since... Well, no, I know for a fact it's changed a lot since the last stream. So, this is the building Will and I built. I've done some things. So, this building, this isn't... So, this is like... So, we have the Capitol over there, right? In downtown. You can't see it from here. Where is it? Should be right here, but... Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyways. There it is. Okay, it was him behind the big cylinder. Okay. In the main city... Wow, there's a lot over there now. Jesus. You've got the Capitol, right? Which I had... Wait. The one and only time anybody's ever going to use the spyglass, unironically. Over there, you've got the Capitol, right? So over here, you've got the Capitol-esque building. And I wish there was a faster up speed. I guess you can fly up faster with Jump Boost 2. That's the fastest you can go upwards flying ways, anyways. Well, I guess without an elytra. Anyways. So obviously this needs a governmental outpost out here. And so that's what this is. And I literally, so I made the outline for this as a circle or whatever. I was like, how am I going to do this, right? How am I made the outline. I was like, oh, it's going to be this big. And then I realized that it was just the right size to copy and paste with a structure block. And so I copied and pasted this top section of the dome here from the Capitol and put it here. So, yes, did that. Built this thing. This thing took forever. Like, absolutely forever. It goes all the way up to build height. This is build height here. I don't think... Yep. This is build height. So... But if we go all the way to the bottom here... God, it takes so long to get to the bottom. Whoa. This is part of the reason why. So there's a sea of frog lights, I think, at the bottom. And see, you can really tell here at the edge that it's got that nice light up pattern. Anyways, this would look way cooler with connective textures, but I don't think they'll ever implement that. I thought they were working on it at one point. And I know like a bunch of the people on Hermitcraft had connective textures. But I don't know. I don't remember. And no, this is not me being like, yeah, let's get back into doing Minecraft Let's Plays. No. Or like any Let's Plays for that matter. No. That life is behind me. I'm done. With the book and, well, with just the book alone. And, you know, getting podcasts edited and stuff and like some of the volunteer work that I do in a week, I just simply do not have time. So, yeah. Oh, so no, the big story with that big center building. So that's the big centerpiece for High Park. Because High Park, oh god, if we fly back over there. Yeah, it's straight up. I am sprint flying, and it still feels so slow because these distances, they're not that big, but they're big enough to the point where it's like, oh. We fly over here, so we can kind of see these big grids here. So we got one grid, two grids. There's going to be a second grid back here. And so this was going to be in the center. This is supposed to be like the Burj Khalifa. I think that was something I talked about on the last stream for this world. Was building a Burj Khalifa-esque building. And that's what this is what I've built. So, yeah. Take it as you will. So, I can't remember the last buildings that weren't... What buildings were here last time I streamed. I guess I can literally just click on the video and watch it. We're going live. Oh, really? Hold on. The last Let's Build was building the Ukraine building. Oh, I had no idea. We had the water bottle. We had Ryan. We have nobody today. Well, yeah, nobody. Okay. Oh, there's a big delay. Oh, yeah. Then we worked on the inside of the church pyramid with the light blocks. Anyways, yeah, so we built that. Since last time this building's been built, I've started working on that. I'm going to build a second one. I don't know if it's going to be a dome, because domes are so much more difficult, especially when you're building with glass. I'm sure it's going to be really cool when it's done, but this is not an enjoyable process whatsoever. Anyways, we built the Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated building. This building's really fun. I really like the way this thing turned out. It's really cool. It's got one of the best views in the entire city. Well, it did until... And it had a nice view of High Park until I started building buildings. building buildings, putting up buildings. So, otherwise, it's got a nice view of the city. It'll always have this view, and you know, eventually we'll have buildings back there, back here, and so we'll get more stuff here. I think that's the next block I want to work on. Besides maybe these ones to our left, or I guess to our, I think that's north. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's north. The sun would have. I guess we can go look at the moon. Where's the moon? Which way? Setting in the west. Yes, north. Yeah, so to our north here. That might be the next thing. I'm not entirely sure. Or it could be to our south here. Haven't decided. I mean, the whole thing's kind of been going, you know, north. And I think that's kind of... I keep saying the same words. I want to believe this is the next step. Like, going this way is the next step in the progress. But also, so, okay, I built this building. I built these. These are kind of interesting. Trying to think if there's anything else. We built the fur building. Oh, I built this orange monstrosity here. Windows building, I did that in a stream. Oh, this thing. Oh, man, I couldn't build this one with structure blocks. At least not all of it. So, like, none of it's built with structure blocks. Or maybe if they are, very little is built with structure blocks. Anyways, and I call it the wall / the view. So it kind of looks like, so if you were standing over here, if you could actually get like a nice way back, it kind of makes this all look like it's still cloud. It's still, if you're like up here, that kind of makes it look like you're still looking out at the clear open horizon of the super flat. This is a cool view down here though. Because you're kind of in a, so this part's kind of a courtyard, right? So you have this courtyard type thing here. And then it goes through kind of an opening courtyard type thing here to this plaza. And then whatever the heck's going to go here. And then we have an overpass here, then into the and over here. Oh my gosh, I have a structure block open over here. Oh, that's right. I was working on... I did some subway work, and I was trying to use structure blocks, but... I was not successful. And getting to use them well, I should say. Because it's just so difficult to do things underground. You have no idea. So here's the stop I built. I don't remember what building it's under. There's another structure block. Oh. It's behind the bank. It's one of the gay ones. No, it's not a hit at gays. It's literally just... It's in a pride flag. Okay. In the shape of a pride flag, alright? Why is that like that? Why did I build that like that? What was I doing? What was my reasoning? Who knows? Anyways, we fly... Very long tube. I've debated where and if and how I'm going to put another one in here. Because I think the issue is part of this goes underneath the office building. The corporate office building. But like I didn't want obviously a subway station inside the building. I wanted it on the outside. And as you can see, a good stretch of this is just the office building. So I think it's under... Is it underneath the taller one here? No, it's under... See, I put it underneath the short one. Which means that if I put it here, it's really close. But like, you know. Anyways, there's been more melon fields added back there. I use structure blocks for that. It it worked. It was very messy, but it did work. So this whole world's way bigger than like I think the last time I showed you guys it. So it's gotten way bigger, way more impressive. But yeah. But I think this will be the next one. And I've got this idea for a building. So I want to build a castle skyscraper. So like, can you imagine like an old stony castle? I want to build a skyscraper like that. Slowly kind of expand out this way. Maybe this will be the next layer of blocks. So then we have skyscrapers filling in all this and entrenching Kyle's stuff here. And then once that's complete, if we fly back over here, eventually we'll get over there. Eventually. We can then start filling in stuff here, here, there, there. That's going to be melon field still. Lots of melon fields. And then back over here. Eventually, we'll have this entire place filled up. This is going to be awesome. Just the more buildings I build, the cooler it is. The thing is, though, like, right? I kind of like building this complex stuff like that. Like, shouldn't, like, complex and, like, difficult to build. Complex as in, like, it's like a big plaza. Or not a plaza. A big base building. With these towers just going up from there. And that's how I want to build the castle. Issue with that is it takes a long time to build. It takes a lot of effort. It's very difficult. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know if we'll actually build today. Not really down to build today. Also for High Park, so I can't remember if there was anything I had at the moment, but I wanted to build the building from Phineas and Ferb when they go to the moon with it. Kind of build something like that, and it would be super tall. And build it over here in High Park. But again, a building like that, it's going to take a lot of effort because it's not just like copy and paste all the way up. It's creative and different, and when you got to make them big, right? Otherwise they look kind of off. They won't these are fine. These can be smaller because it fits in with the theme, but over here when they're so big and so tall, it just doesn't feel right. They're not big enough. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Clouds. Good old clouds. I thought I had my render distance turned way down on here, but it's still massive. But God, I remember when I built this world, right? So I started on the Nintendo Switch, this world. You couldn't see this. I came out here to this point, which this was all green field at one point on the Switch. I could go pull it up. I wonder if I still have... Oh, I don't. I deleted it. Okay, so I still have the original... I don't have the original game file, but I have the original game file that I had on the Switch. And then I still have the Xbox file that I then ported over to here. That was a big deal. It was a lot of work trying to fix it. And now we have this. So. But if we compared this to what was on like one of the original files, it's very different. So, we have no viewers today. Fantastic. I wonder... Well, I haven't posted this channel in months. Oh, main channel, obviously. So the big thing for me wanting to get this up and running, the streaming, is because the main channel is 16 subs. It was it was a little less than that, but it was 15, but somebody unsubscribed. But we are 16 subs away from hitting 600, which means I need to do a 600-minute live stream, and so I need to get it working. And then I was watching Buck's live stream today, and he was like, "Doc, you need to stream again," and I'm like, "All right, I can work on that." So I did. Wow, this looks kind of... Wow, this looks very different and interesting now. Anyways. So yeah. Oh, I can light this globe up actually now. Because we have glow item frames, but this thing was assembled and just kind of, it is the way it is now. I did want to do at least an hour. I guess I should build something. The bitrate, I can see the bitrate is atrocious. I'm sorry for people that watch this back further. I didn't realize that the recommended bitrate is like 4,500 kilobits. Next time it'll be like 6,000, which is probably overkill and probably will cause issues. But that is a future dock issue. That's future dock's issue, right? Screw future dock. Make him worry about it. No, and yeah, I don't know how often I'll stream because, like, obviously I still need to write. It's hard to. That's the. And I gotta write. So here are the things I gotta balance on the weekends. I guess during the weeks maybe. So here's kind of how my weeks are structured up, right? The busiest possible week, all right? If we looked at docs, if we took a doc's standard week and we said, what is the busiest possible week doc could have? Here's what it is. It starts off Monday, standard work day. Monday is a standard work day. Then Tuesday is so Monday, standard work day. Monday night is podcast night. That's how it's been. That's how it will remain to be. We record the podcast Monday night. Let's say Tuesday. Tuesday is a standard Tuesday, whatever. So I guess Tuesday we edit the podcast, right? This will be important to what we do later on. Okay, Tuesday we edit the podcast. Wednesday I go and I help out. Coach. I help coach my old speech team from high school. I go and do that. Okay, that's Wednesday night. Thursday, let's say I have a haircut. Okay, that's not bad. I can come home. But now, if we've looked at this way, I haven't written all week. So Thursday would be catch-up day for writing. And then Friday would actually be a very productive day. Unless Phil were to come over and watch House, which in that case, Friday wouldn't be productive. And then Saturday, I wouldn't have work. So here's kind of the interesting thing, the trade-off here. When there's weekends that I work, those weeks that I work, it's a pain in the butt because my Saturday morning's ruined, but I don't usually get a lot of stuff done Saturday mornings. Today was a little different, but most Saturdays I don't get a lot done. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I do actually manage to get things done on a Saturday. Well, anyways, when I have half days during the week, I'm actually more productive. It seems counterintuitive because it's like, but you're Saturday mornings. But I'm not productive on Saturday mornings. So going to work on a Saturday morning is actually better. It works. It just works. It's better that I go to work on a Saturday morning than not going to work. I actually get more things done. So, it is the way it is, right? Anyways. Wish we had some chats going, but oh well. So yeah, then those half days I would actually, during the week, I'd actually get more work done, so. Schmuck, get out of my way. Okay. What do we want? Do we want like 2 thick walls? Or do we maybe want 3 thick? I'm thinking 3 thick. You schmucks are in the frickin' way. I'm developing this land that you're on. I am taking your land and I am developing it. Because I am an evil corporate lord. My office. Okay, coincidentally, you can't see it from here. The giant... No, okay. You want to see my office? That. Oh, where's the... That, my friends, that is my office. That is where I work. Alright? That is where I come, I buy plots of land, and I build crap, right? I own you. This is getting very aggressive. Yelling at villagers. Oh, man. We're back. I'm back, guys. I'm back to playing Minecraft, yelling at villagers. Anyways, I own you. You see that? That is where I live. See, I don't give two Alright, we're gonna swear. I don't give two shits about your life, your piddly lives down here. Because I live and work up there in the penthouse. That is where I work. This is where you squabble and grovel in the dirt. I spit on you. Puh. Puh. Spit on you. Puh. Grovel. Oh. Grovel in your lust for what I have and what you don't. Puh. Anyways. That was so aggressive. I'm so sorry, guys. That was so aggressive. Anyways. A castle. That's what we're building here, folks. We're building a castle. Should there be a moat? Should I build a moat? If it's going to be a castle, it probably should have a moat. Crap. That means I gotta... Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess it's going to be a whole complex, because if we're going to have a moat... Now, here's the thing, right? What kind of moat are we talking about here? Like... Because you can't put water next to the concrete powder. It'll turn into concrete. That's against code. So... I have an idea. I'm a genius, damn it. Grovel. Grovel at my genius. I'm smarter than all of you. Remember that. I have the biggest of brains. You all can die. I don't know. Evil land developer. That's the character we're playing today, guys. It's not Dr. Sheep, alright? I am evil land developer. I need a mustache. I have a mustache, actually, over there. Actually, so I've been thinking about a short film I want to do. It's like... I've had so many video ideas recently, right? Well, I shouldn't say video ideas, quote unquote. They're not very cohesive. But I think I'm kind of liking this less structured video content, right? There's no script or very little script. I just kind of go and talk, right? And I go, I talk, I do something. Right? I'm just doing something. Oh, that's not what I want. I go and I do something. And so I kind of forgot that Phil and his friends hang out earlier now on Saturdays. So, like, I spent most of today kind of waiting for Phil to get back to me. Phil to call me to come over, but he never did. And I realized, oh, yeah, that's right. They start hanging out at, like, 2 a.m. At 2 p.m., sorry, instead of, so that they can not be up till 2. Now, this actually should be beneficial to me, considering it allows me to have more time to work on, well, videos, the book, a variety of other things. But when you forget about it, and so you kind of just spend all day in a limbo state, you don't get anything done. And then you watch Buck do a live stream, which really doesn't help productivity, like, whatsoever. Well, anyways, so this morning... Oh, crap, I gotta go. I gotta remember, I got a package in the mail. That's because I was anticipating Phil and I were going to work on a video today. I got the last part of the video in. So I was anticipating doing that today. You got in the way! What do you want from me? You ran in... Oh my god. Evil land developer will come back. He'll get very angry. Especially since you're in his moat. His very expensive moat. Evil land developer. What a... What a name. Can you imagine if your name was Evil Land Developer? So anyways, I had this video. So this is definitely a video idea. So I had this short film idea. I don't want to spoil the end of it, but it's this emotional piece, right? I don't know how long it would be. A few minutes or so. You have the son and his dad, right? And, you know, I've got to figure out how to, like, introduce their relationship and so that the final scene is, you know, as emotional as possible. Because currently it wouldn't be very emotional or impactful if the whole thing is just like 2 minutes long, and when the thing happens at the end, that's the big, like, you know, when it happens, it's like, oh, okay. It's more like, whoa, all right, that's, I guess that's all right. You know, it just happens. You don't know what to think about it. You don't know what to do. You're in the way, god damn it. You're in the way of progress. Evil land owner will come back. Anyways. And so I want to show this relationship between the son and his father. And this would definitely not be its own video, I don't think. So, like, that month, you guys would get 2 videos. Because it's not a science video. It's a short film. And I haven't done a short film in a long time. And actually, I anticipated doing my COVID short film. I think I've talked about it before. But I spent a bunch of time this fall. This latest... Whoa, that was southern there. I spent a lot of time this last fall working on... Well, if you wouldn't step in the way, I wouldn't punch you in the frickin' gut. So... It's the way the world works. I'm sorry. I'm not the dick here, right? He is. He's in the way. It is in the way. Them. They. I have no idea. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. And so I had the big COVID thing. I wrote it all out. I was gonna do it, and then I kind of came to this realization, like, oh my god, the moment with my brother, that about killed me. That short film. I was so stressed trying to get everything to work. I was trying all this new stuff that I hadn't done before. I didn't know what I was doing. And so, I mean, it still turned out, and I still like it, but it could have been better. So, yeah. There's that. Where are we at? 41 minutes. Almost time. Although, I think I might be doing the podcast with Rondo this week. He wants to review The Mandalorian. I haven't even seen The Mandalorian yet. But, if I text it, I'll probably text him tonight. Be like, hey, okay, so, big brain idea, right? Okay, so you want to do a Mandalorian review, the new episode, okay? Here's how we do this, right? I watch The Mandalorian, and then we get on record, and we do a podcast. You know, he's always been for streams, but never for a podcast. So then we do it for a podcast. It's a little out of the ordinary for the podcasts, but it doesn't mean that I can't do it. So, I guess keep an eye out for that. I don't know if that's going to be the way it happens, but I think that's the way it should happen. I don't think I was doing sprint deleting earlier. Or no, maybe I was. Why is there a baby sheep down here? Baby sheep, how did you get down here? Okay, so here's how Big Brain Dr. Sheep's gonna do this. Okay. So we're gonna need you. And we're gonna need you. Okay. Yeah, I should have pieced that together, but I did not. How many layers is this gonna let me do? And then we put you down there. Three? I think 3 is probably enough, to be honest. Alright. We're just gonna put the blue down here anyways. I think 3 is enough. I learned this from Hermitcraft. They have connective textures on there, and it looks way better, but This is Bedrock, and also the developers just never implemented that, even though they said they would. So here I am, hoping and praying that one day they will do it, and this will look way better. However, I will say one thing Connective Textures will screw up are Kyle's stained glass windows. You know, they look, because of their nature, doing connective textures between every single one would not, it wouldn't look as good as they do now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll fly over there here in a moment or so, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'd have to look at them. Okay, so some of these, okay, see, these would not look as good because these look like individual panes. This would be one piece, and maybe that'll look good. But like this'll connect here, and these will connect. I mean, maybe it'll work out for his build after all. But yeah, I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it. So. I'm questioning it, but it is the way it is, right? You're in the way. You're still in the way. Move. God, mobs are annoying. Gotta contain my anger. Alright, we're at 46 minutes, which is a good amount of time. Like I said, 47. Like I said, I'll go to the full hour, and then we're going to call it. It's a good way to come back. Don't worry, the bitrate will be fixed for the next one. I hope anyways. So, sorry for how bad it looks. I will get that fixed for the next one. Not that anybody's ever watching this. Wait. Not that anybody's ever going to rewatch this far into the stream, so. So I was watching Iron Man last night. God, I fell asleep, but it was midnight, so it was like 11:30 midnight, and I wasn't exactly sitting in a position where I was going to be able to stay up and I wasn't actually trying to actually stay up and watch it. So anyways, so I was watching Iron Man last night, and my big reason for why I wanted to watch Iron Man was because for whatever reason recently, I've been thinking a lot about the U.S. military industrial complex and that whole beast. It is a beast. And how that whole thing plays out. And it makes me wonder. And in that movie, you see it come to life in the movie, right? And you kind of I think they make fun of it a little bit, kind of, maybe not. They make some sort of commentary about it in the movie. Oh, I should probably do this part first before I go and... Yeah, there's a delay between each block. This is where efficiency... So efficiency... So... Alright, folks. This is what haste... So haste gets rid of this. So when I break a block and I switch to the next block, there's a delay, right? It's hard to notice it, and you can kind of notice it, especially when doing the up and down. There's this delay, right? I can time that so that it deletes each block. People who are better at this will do it better than me. But there is a delay between when it wants to delete the next block and not. And, where was I going with this? Hold on. I'll get there. I can't think. So, anyways, haste gets rid of this delay and makes it, and so which is what allows you to do insta-mine, which is why in survival it feels like you can dig faster than you can in creative, and because in creative, it's the block breaks instantly, but the next block doesn't break instantly, and this is to give you more control, because if you ever try and use the efficiency 5 haste 2 beacon, it's a pain in the butt, especially on really soft materials like a shovel or something. You just can't control it, and it's hard to control to a point. You still can kind of control it, but if you click just a tiny bit too long, you'll dig more blocks than you intended. I mean, look, I'm doing creative where there is a delay, and I'm still deleting blocks I don't intend to delete. And also, you can do it faster by doing this. I think this is a bedrock issue though. Not the game design. It's just bedrock where, for whatever reason, there's a big delay. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, so I keep saying that because I lose train of thought. It's been such a long time since I've streamed, so I have to get back into the whole concept of it. You know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to get into these last 8 minutes here, and somebody's finally going to join the stream and make a comment. And then I'm going to be like, sorry, ending the stream now. You can go watch it back over. But... sorry, my guy. You joined a little late. I was like, why can't I see the light blocks? And I remembered they made them like barrier blocks. Yeah, I remember when they first implemented these and I first used them. You couldn't see them. You could only see the light. And the only way to snuff them out was by placing a block on them. But now... well, you can't break them unless you're in this mode, which is different from barrier blocks, and there's a different type of block that I think the way it works, it just can make like any block unbreakable. It's a wall block or something. I don't remember. Toy Cats used it before. I've seen Toy Cat use it, but anyways, when it came, I'm pretty sure it's a Bedrock exclusive. Or maybe not. I don't know. I've never used it. It's a different type of block. I've never had the need to use it. But it lets you do something else. Like, I think you can maybe place water block. No, you can do that with regular barrier blocks. You can place source blocks of water in them. I'm not sure what you use it for. You know, the amount of times you try and kill a bat and you're never able to actually do it because they just fly in front of you and get in the way. Well, and then now I've just punched one. Unintentionally punched one. Like, what? You gotta drink more tea. But if I ever do stream again, I mean, if I do the next stream, if it isn't the 600 one, it will definitely be another Let's Build, more than likely. Or when the new update comes out, I guess we'll probably, depending on how far away the next update is, I was going to say maybe we would do the 600 before that, but I mean, it kind of depends. So, and you don't expect regular streams, all right? Like I already told you, my weeks are pretty packed. You know, between writing and doing all this, and you know, just wanting to relax at the end of the day, it's pretty. It's kind of a pain. Get the main. What I want though is I want the main channel to get to 1,000 subs, so that I can stream while like on an adventure. Actually, I don't want mobile. I don't need mobile streaming for the main channel. I need mobile streaming for the travel channel. Because wouldn't that be the coolest thing for like a vlog or whatever? So we get, so like say we're someplace really cool or we're on the road, we can like stream and talk to you guys. I think that'd be the coolest stuff. Or like when I'm up in North Dakota again this year, that would be the coolest thing ever. I want to get Buck on another podcast because I was watching this stream and he's got this new. Okay, or last 4 minutes. Last topic. So Buck's got this new thing where you can pay him for advertising. It's like another. It's like his startup thing. He says you can read all about it and get information and stuff about it. I don't know why I did that. It's these I need to break because I really do think it's quicker just to do it this way. I'm trying to break 2 blocks at a time. But whatever. Damn, what was I? Went down that pit for so long, I don't remember what everything up here looked. Been down the pit for so long. My guy, he's about to say, you've got to make a decision about 3 seconds about what you want the rest of your life to be like, because I'm dropping your butt in the hole, whether you like it or not. So, yeah, Buck's got this new startup thing. I really want to talk to him about it, like, you know, because I think this, so when we did the Sunday Funday video, when I showed up in this Sunday Funday video, which he hasn't posted, so I've got questions about that, about why he hasn't gotten that working, why he never uploaded that video, but, move. Guys, this is your chance to escape, so take it now or forever hold your peace. This really is. This is their last chance to escape. Well, no, sorry. They have one other chance to escape, but this is it. But for the most part, this is it. Last call. Take it or leave it. You're gonna die. You will be punched by my sword. By Daisy. Well, guys, you're trapped pretty much now because you're not gonna make it all the way around. So, anyways, we're coming up on an hour now, so I think we'll leave it here. We'll zoom. I guess it'll be longer than an hour because there's like a minute delay on it. We'll zoom out. Take a look at what we build. We haven't done anything. We did a lot of... Oh, I forgot I had those there. We did a lot of flying around, showing things off. Bit different than normal. The bees! I love how they all just fly to these. They all go to the same one. then go back. This is incredibly efficient. Not gonna lie. You can make it even more efficient. You just have them boop, 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 like right in front of the hive. Huh. So many bees. Of course, there's always the one guy that's got to go all the way out there. Haven't had bees in a Let's Play in a while. I guess the new... I guess the Super Flat had them. The main one didn't, though. And also, you know, if I'm ever to actually do streaming more consistently, I would like to do a new Let's Play world. I know. What a crime, right? It's just that, you know, the current Let's Play world, it's just like, I have to explore, like, stupidly far away to do anything new with any new updates. And also, it's just laggy as sin. And also, I would like to just stick around, you know, spawn and do things instead of being 1,000 blocks away from spawn and having a giant rail. But also, I just want to do things differently than I did. So, there's that too. Well, anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share. I guess you can subscribe to the gaming channel. No promises for consistent live streams, as I said. And good night. Stop streaming, end stream, end.